It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Rattler. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Olave with the catch. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. And by Kyle Pitts. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Got a man, Robinson has it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play action. Here's Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, it's Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Drake London with a touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And quick to the left. It's caught. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Rattler to the air now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They bring their tight end left. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So that's 1 quarter gone. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Falcons scoop it up. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Saints have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now Rattler. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. got first down from the 31. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Escapes the puck. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Falcons scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Takes off right out of the read option. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Man in motion here. Man in motion, out of the slot. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Penix working from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. That one intended for Drake London. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. On the move, headed right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's trying to push the field. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
A toss now to Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Falcons with a 2nd and 7. Here's Robinson up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Penix on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Olave. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Rattler setting to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 4. This is complete to Olave. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll throw it yet again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They go play action. Here's Penix. He lofts it deep left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Penix here from the gun. Pitts brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A give right side to Miller. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Running back sent in motion left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. The flag makes this third down and 10. Rattler. And oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Here's first and 10 from the 34. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face. So,
oh, no, they get him yet again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Big gain downfield. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So they punch it in for 6 Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They're set up at the 35 now. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their size. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll send him over right. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Rattler. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They'll throw on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. On the give, it's Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 21. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. After So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Going right side, Robinson with it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for him here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Shotgun now on third down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Rattler setting a throw. This finds Mitchell complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's got it over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that gives them first and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Miller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. He'll throw it. He's up. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Penix. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Throw reeled in by London. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Second and 4. Got a man. Robinson has it. Rolling into enemy territory. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Throwing is Rattler. That's completed right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Trying the right side with Miller. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Throwing now. That one's complete to London. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division.